January the 28th, after the conference High Performance Computing Home Office. So we had a nice conference yesterday, starting at 2 o'clock, ending at 6 o'clock. So 4 hours full of information. So we had a good conference. We have now a 357 in a new post format. We have here Christopher Woll from GNS Systems, the CEO of GNS Systems. Hello, Christopher, and I would like to know from you, what are you related to HPC and to the topic home office?
Hello and good morning, Dirk. So thanks again for inviting. Thanks again for organizing this great show with HPC at home office. And yeah, as you ask, how are we related to HPC at home? Well, we are GNS Systems and doing a lot of services for customers across Germany, Europe, and the world in the terms of HPC. And when Corona started, we saw that we as our company, but also our customers, all moved to the home office. Everybody had to work from home instantly in a couple of days or weeks. So our task was, well, on the one hand, to move our complete support staff out of our offices. That's one thing. We had to work remotely ourselves and set up the support for our customers. And they started with, well, VPN access and with remote access, and then pretty quick we had to improve because we saw VPN connections are pretty much too slow, and we had to improve remote access to Windows and Linux workstations, and step by step we could provide these solutions.
What is your service then in the area high performance computing and home office? What did you tell at the conference, and what is your service in this area?
So our mission is to enable you to use your creativity as an engineer. So we are here to support you, and well, we always say we want to make engineers happy so they can work as good as possible, and they do not need to think about technology in the background. As presented yesterday, we started to believe that cloud computing, even in HPC, is on the rise a couple of years ago, and we started to set up our first environments upon Azure, upon AWS, Oracle, and started to work in the cloud, getting first experiences, how fast it is, how good is the performance. But from the start on, we had to work remotely because you don't have a data center somewhere down the stairs. And we used technologies like remote desktop, Windows Virtual Desktop, nice DCV, just to have a very good experience through your browser or through a dedicated little client. And from that, we started to grow that into our solution we call now Digital Engineering Center, and on Azure, on AWS, on Oracle. Everything is in the data center. For example, in Amsterdam or in Frankfurt, you access it through a secure connection. Could be either a connection directly from your home over your private internet connection, and then you have to provide your credentials. You have an encrypted line to the network, to the cloud, and that's working. Or some companies still say, okay, please log into the company network first, and from there we have a very secured firewalled connection to the cloud. You just need a browser or a little client, and then you connect directly to a resource somewhere, and this resource then opens your window, and you work like normal, opening your, I don't know, Animator, your Altair HyperWorks, your Ansys Workbench, whatever it is, and move on with that. So what's next? We think after we now saw home office enabled, HPC is enabled, we think the next great challenge is data management and data analytics in the cloud. We have to enable our engineers to access PLM systems or simulation data management systems and implement it in cloud infrastructures or in hybrid infrastructures, and see how that could work in an efficient way. Yeah, that's the next step we want to do, and we are working on that quite intensely now.
Please let our people here know where the benefit for the engineers is, the benefit of your service then.
Well, the benefit, well, we have two benefits, one for the engineers, one for the IT. The main benefit for the engineer is he can focus on his engineering work to create great products, to simulate and then quickly move on. And we take all the IT in the background, we improve with them, we can make it a homogeneous environment so they can really focus on the daily work. And from the IT point of view, we are highly specialized in HPC and simulation IT, which is always different, like from office IT. So it's always very dedicated task to do, and we can out-task this from the IT staff, and internal IT can focus on their main business, which is often CAD and office IT.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to hear your presentation at the conference. We are still in contact with CAE-Forum and GNS Systems, so to say, friends since over 10 years. That was the post 357 of the conference, High Performance Computing Home Office, and hopefully we see us next time. Thank you, Christopher Woll.
Yeah, thank you, Dirk. See you next time at the next conference.
Sure.
Bye-bye.
Bye.